Welcome to Collecting My Childhood. Today I will be showcasing Dragon Ball Super Gashapon Collection Series 5. I know that I mentioned taking a break from YouTube for a bit in my last video, but I decided to keep on pushing until I get to 1,000 subscribers since I'm almost there. There are 6 figures in this series. The first figure is the 4-star Dragon Ball that belonged to Goku at the beginning of Dragon Ball. I'm surprised that this wasn't released sooner in the series, since this is one of the first objects seen in Dragon Ball. They don't seem to be releasing them in chronological order in terms of when they made their first appearance. I remember seeing this series being sold in Gashapon machines for 500 yen each when I visited Japan earlier this year, but I ended up ordering the whole set on eBay for $50. I prefer to just buy the complete set instead of gambling on a Gashapon machine because I hate getting doubles. This is the armor that is worn by Frieza's soldiers. Most people refer to it as sand armor, but the plaque labels it as battle clothes. It makes more sense for the chest plate to be called battle armor, and the leotard underneath to be named battle clothes. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing other variations of battle clothes, like the ones worn by the Ginyu Force or Vegeta's different outfits, assuming this series continues. This is the suitcase that the Ginyu Force bought with them to Namek. I don't believe that the suitcase was ever opened. I also had no idea that it contained a scouter inside until I saw this figure. This is the third figure released from this series that features a scouter. There were 2 scouters included in Series 2, one red and one green. If they start to run out of ideas, they can always do the blue scouter that was worn by Nappa and Zarbon. This Shenron model was created by Mr. Popo and is used to monitor Shenron's state of being. The model is destroyed after Shenron is killed by King Piccolo. Kami resurrected Shenron and restored the Dragon Balls after Mr. Popo repaired the model. I often forget what an important character Kami is in the world of Dragon Ball. I find his backstory to be both fascinating and convoluted. Kami and King Piccolo were originally one, being called the Nameless Namekian. They became 2 separate entities when the Nameless Namekian attempted to purify his soul in order to become the guardian of Earth, causing him to split into Kami, the pure being, and King Piccolo, the evil counterpart. In Dragon Ball Z, Toriyama impressively manages to build more narrative background on who the Namekians are and where they came from, as well as re-establish his connection to Piccolo. I'm pretty sure that Bandai Namco made this figure to save money on making another mold. It's the exact same thing as the last Shenron model aside from the color. There is usually a chase figure in each of these sets, one that stands out among the rest. I would consider this to be the chase figure since it's able to glow in the dark, and boy howdy, does it look cool with the lights turned off. The 4-star Dragon Ball might be the most recognizable. However, if I were to only get one figure from this set, I would hope that it would be one of the Shenron models. I'd be happy with either one. The last figure is the Cyberman set. The capsule contains the 6 Cyberman seeds that are deployed by Nappa against the Z fighters. The Cybermen are genuinely creepy looking, resembling mutated cabbage that sprouted a body, but I honestly feel bad for them. They appear to be loyal creatures that are willing to sacrifice themselves to achieve their master's goals. Nappa even seems remorseful when Vegeta finishes off the one that loses to Tien. Thank you for watching.